Federal immigration arrests across the United States are gaining national attention, not just for who is being detained, but also for how these operations are unfolding in public view. In recent days, videos have surfaced showing masked officers, unmarked vehicles, and forceful arrests carried out in broad daylight across major cities. These scenes are raising urgent questions about transparency, safety, and the lasting impact on community trust. You're watching InsightPulse USA News Channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and stay with us for daily in-depth reports. In Los Angeles, one shocking live stream captured the moment a Colombian immigrant was dragged out of her car by masked federal agents and pinned to the ground. In San Bernardino, chaos erupted when officers broke a car window and opened fire during enforcement stop, leaving bystanders terrified. And in Washington, D.C., commuters outside Union Station witnessed agents tasing and subduing a man directly on the sidewalk. To many who witnessed these moments, the encounters looked less like standard arrests and more like abductions. Yet policing experts argue that federal officers often use higher levels of force when individuals resist or refuse commands. As one criminal justice expert noted, policing can turn violent even while following procedure. The sudden rise of masked federal agents is particularly unsettling. Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons has defended the use of face coverings, explaining that agents conceal their identities to shield their families from threats. But critics, including former ICE leaders, warn that such tactics blur the lines of legitimacy. When masked men pull people from cars in broad daylight, it doesn't just resemble a police operation, it can look like a kidnapping. That resemblance, experts caution, might even push well-intentioned bystanders to intervene, risking further escalation. The crackdown has been especially visible in Democratic-led states that maintain sanctuary policies limiting local cooperation with federal agents. In those areas, nearly 70% of ICE arrests now happen out in the community, compared to 59% in Republican-led states, where more arrests typically take place in jails. Former ICE official Jerry Robinette says communities are unaccustomed to this kind of aggressive enforcement in their neighborhoods, making the sudden shift even more alarming. Viral cell phone footage has amplified the controversy. In Norwalk, Connecticut, two undocumented Mexican brothers were taken into custody in a particularly violent scene. One was pulled from his car while repeatedly asking officers to identify themselves. His brother tried to run, but was quickly tased and forced down with a knee pressed near his neck. Both men were arrested, though federal officials would not confirm whether the masked officers in the video were indeed ICE agents. Their daughter, Leonela Chavez, said the family now lives in fear, questioning the agents' conduct and their refusal to even answer basic questions. Beyond individual cases, many experts warn of long-term damage to public trust in policing. Masked arrests carried out in broad daylight don't just affect perceptions of ICE, but of law enforcement in general. Immigrant communities may grow increasingly reluctant to report crimes, cooperate with investigations, or trust officers who are supposed to protect them. As one ACLU attorney put it, local police recognize that trust is essential, but federal immigration enforcement doesn't seem to share that concern. As the Trump administration continues to defend these arrests as necessary to remove dangerous individuals, the debate deepens. At what point does the aggressive pursuit of immigration enforcement risk undermining the very safety and stability it claims to protect? The images of masked agents pulling people from cars may serve as a symbol of a growing divide between law enforcement and the communities they serve. This is InsightPulse USA News Channel. If you found this report informative, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our breaking updates and exclusive coverage.